Race 10 of the DASCAR Pro Series headed to Nashville Superspeedway for the running of the MAB TV 400. Joshua Michaels led the pole, but here comes Jamie Pinto already getting a great start off turn 1 here in this track. It's a former Xfinity Series track that has some great racing, but in terms of real life, but in NR 3 you're about to see that there's not much to see eventually, but this is probably the best battles we've seen this race alone. Jamie Pinto gets the lead on the first lap from the pole setter Joshua Michaels, and Daniel Coffey trying to help him out on the draft. And Jamie Pinto finally clears Michaels. Pinto has the lead, and now Coffey trying to find room to see if he can make a pass, but a big wreck in the back is going to bring out our first caution of the race. Someone is upside down. We'll take a look at it just a bit. Pinter's going to hold off everybody else. He's going to lead us to the first caution of the race. And let's show you that big wreck where someone was flipping upside down. And here's the incident. Oh boy, whoa, that was a hard hit there. Yikes, upside down, flipping, and wow, that driver's going upside down for a long time in an Indy car. It's an open wheel car, so yeah, that must have hurt a lot. So here's the onboard camera. I think that's supposed to be Tristan Folks, but here's an onboard camera. As you see, an upside down Tristan Folks goes down the pavement upside down, and that must have hurt a lot, but thankfully, somehow, some way, he's alright as he goes for a couple more flips and ends up landing upside down. That must have hurt a lot, but he's alright somehow because of all the safety the cars have. Anyway, green flag came out after the caution, and Jamie Pinto continued to lead. Joshua Michaels trying to take second back from Daniel Coffey. 3-wide battle behind him, however. That's probably for the 4th position, and looks like Mason Powers is winning that battle for now, and Mason Powers gets it. Now he's eyeing 3rd against Daniel Coffey, and Jamie Pinto doing a great job at blocking every lane he can and still keeping the lead. And now Powers moves up to 4th spot, and now it's a 3-wide battle for 5th. 3-wide battle for the top 5 right here, as you see Philip Goldberg, Alex Bush, and Nathan Hudson battling 3-wide, battling for the 6th position. It was 5th, then it became 6th. And you see, look at Hudson getting a line on the middle line, and wow, Nathan Hudson, he was sandwiched between those two cars, but somehow, some way, gets the position back. Again, there wasn't much racing at this track in NR 3-wise, but here's one of the best battles we've had seen this race. Seth Cole and Joseph Onesto just battling for a position in the back, in the middle of the pack, and they would be battling for a few laps. It looked like Seth Cole was going to get the advantage on the high side, but Joseph Onesto, using his open wheel experience, goes on the bottom, still trying to pass Seth Cole. This battle went on for a few laps. David Johansson stuck in the middle. Ooh, Johansson trying to squeeze through the two drivers, but gets sandwiched, and he has to go up on the high side as Seth Cole looked like he was going to clear Joseph Onesto. But Onesto is still fighting back over Cole. Cole was our last winner at Iowa, though, so Cole has a bit of experience, more experience, I think, than Onesto, in fact. But David Johansson still helping out Seth Cole in the draft. And meanwhile, we got ourselves a big battle in the front right here. Well, not in the front, but for the top 10 position. As you see, the 99 of Brandon Nichols passing Cody Hagan for a spot in the top 10. Dylan Thoreau is also trying to pass Cody Hagan for an extra position. And now the 99 clears everybody, and now he's looking to get in the top 5. Pit stops underway, though, so finally, after laps of boredom and not much passing up in the top 5, they'd stay in line all day for most of the day. There's pit stops, and hopefully that'll make things surprising, make the finish surprising. So Jamie Pinto still leading, but he might have to come down pit road on this lap. As you see, the top 5 drivers not even going to try to pass anybody, and probably going to set up for pit stops. And here comes Pinto, and Pinto is going down along with everybody else. He's coming down for his pit stops. So everyone comes down for pitting. As you see, Daniel Royal staying out of pit road. He was 40th, as low as 40th in the race. Now moved up to 20th, and now he's going to move up to the lead here at Nashville, staying out when everybody else pitted. And he'll get that. Well, he didn't get the lap. Pintor got the lap on pit road. Drivers, as you see, coming out of pit road, just taking their stops for tonight here in the race. And Voiles leading. Miles gets back up on track. You see Benjamin Miles getting back up on track. Daniel Voiles, he might have to come down pit road. And he will. Daniel Voiles comes down on pit road, and he's going to take his pit stop. Everybody else is going to pass him. He's going to coach down the line. I don't think he's got any challengers behind him right now, so he might just still take the lead. He might still be the leader, even if he's on pit road right now. So let's see. There's the start-finish line. And yep, he was the leader. He still ruled the leader, and he just came down to his pit stop. Lucky for him, his pit stall happens just right after he crossed the start-finish line. So comes out for pit road, gets his stop. And wait a minute, is the caution out? Because I see, yeah, the caution's out. Wow, just when he came out down pit road, the caution flag came out when he was on pit road. Wow, that is really strange. Benjamin Miles is actually ruled in second, but I don't know if he's going to, well, with Voiles pitting, I'm not sure if he's going to be the leader. But here's the incident right here. Oh, no, I think that's Johnny Gardner getting head contact with James Shelley. He was coming out of pit road, and then he made contact with Shelley, and a hard crash by James Shelley. Ooh, wow, Jerry Guerrero lost a tire. Shelley, I think, also lost a tire as well. Here's James Shelley's view. Here's his wreck. Ooh, he gets hit by Johnny Gardner. Everybody's spinning. Cars are flying everywhere. David Johansen made contact with Shelley. Shelley trying to keep his car in control. And whoa, the tire comes off Jerry Guerrero's machine. Yikes. So we had two tires flying out of two cars in this wreck. And all because they were trying, Johnny Gardner, I think, was trying to merge back into the track and slowed up in front of James Shelley and made a big wreck. Now, here's a very strange thing that happened on the restart. They ruled Daniel Voiles as the leader. And I don't know how that is the case, because Voiles was on pit road when the caution came out. And then it should have been Benjamin Miles the leader, but apparently they gave Voiles the lead. I guess Miles did not pass Voiles in time when the caution flag flew. So Daniel Voiles has a big lead. I don't know why they gave him such a huge lead on the restart. He should have been in line with everyone in the back. Well, it's not that, well, everyone was passing in the top 5 most of the race, but still, that should have been, I'm not sure, that should have been Miles in the back, but instead, Voiles has got Robert Piet, the lap car, in the back. There is Miles right here, and he's probably shocked that he should have gotten at least a chance to catch up to Voiles, maybe even try a pass here, because there's not a lot of chances to make passes in Nashville for some reason. But anyway, the white flag is out for Daniel Voiles with 1 lap to go, and that's probably how late pit stops can help out a driver win a race. So white flag is out. He's got no competition behind him. The only driver behind him, in fact, is Robert Piet. But like I said, he's a lap down. He's a lapped car. Voiles going to come off the final turn with no contest in a controversial finish. Daniel Voiles will take the checkered flag in the MAP TV 400 at Nashville Superspeedway. Wow, I think Benjamin Miles should have at least gotten a chance to pass Voiles, but a scoring error prevented that from happening. As you see, Miles comes across the line. He finally reaches the start-finish line as just half a minute after Voiles crossed the starting-finish line in first. So I apologize for that, but it just happens sometimes, and that's the way it goes. But anyway, hope things are better in our next race. Again, I won't be showing you the point standings until after the race in Milwaukee. It's just 3 races from now, so be patient. So congrats to Voiles on the win in Nashville. We'll see you in our next race.